This song is here to remind you that you're never alone.
What goes in your heart today, it matters more than words that fade away. Like sunlight paints the world always, don't hide your eyes, disguise a beautiful day. Don't be a one-man show, and go ahead and share the love you hold inside. Don't think twice, don't think that you're alone. You're alone, you're not alone. When you know the key is to share the love. Not alone. To find a heart that beats like yours, just give your heart to anyone in need. Spread the word, share the love, it's changing all that it can be. Don't be a one-man show, and go ahead and share the love you hold inside. Don't think twice, don't think that you're alone. You're alone, you're not alone. When you know the key is to share the love. Not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone.
Well, good morning. Welcome to Agape. I'm so grateful to have you here with me as we get to continue to explore life. So if you're out there in social media, hey, do check in. I love to read your comments. I love to see your names. I love to know who my audience is. It gives me a feeling of where we're connected. And if this is your first time, welcome to Agape. Let me tell you, Agape is a spiritual community that teaches a practical way of living and the science of mind. The Science of Mind is a teaching by Ernest Holmes, which is practical. It's a practical way of living to create your most perfect life. Our vision at Agape is a world of conscious individuals supporting one another's evolution. Our values are conscious awareness, personal growth, authenticity, and community. It's that simple. So if you're wondering, do we have a dogma? The answer is no. We believe that everyone on the planet is unique. Everyone on the planet is perfect. Everyone on the planet is seeking to have the greatest experience of life that they can possibly have by being their unique self. And what we do is we teach how to better do that by consciously living. I like to say we teach how to better self-love through living consciously. So if that resonates with you, you're in the right spot. If it doesn't resonate with you, you probably already turned it off. But I want to talk to you a little bit before we get going, and you can check in while I'm talking right now, is that in the world today, there is more fear than at any time I've ever been around. And the reason there's more fear is because we're connected through social media more than we've ever been connected. And the only way that we can get out of fear, we can change this collective consciousness that's fear that's influencing the planet, is we do that on an individual basis. And we discover our truth, that we are infinite expressions of the One, and we start to live without fear. We start to live consciously. We start to live accepting others as uniqueness. And as we change and as we live out of fear, we become a light, an example for others. And as each new light lights up, collectively, we can come together and we'll change this planet. We'll change the experience of humankind. I invite you to think about that, because I'm going to be talking about that all the time, whether it's here on Sundays or whether it's in my daily thoughts that can change your life. I believe that the power to change everything starts within each of us. And I can't think of a better thing to do together than is to focus on creating a world where love is at the center. So let's take a moment now and let's bring ourselves into the quiet, into the stillness. So I invite you to come into a comfortable, seated, upright position with your back straight. Your hands gently resting on your lap. Close your eyes and bring your awareness to your breath. The simple act of breathing in and breathing out. And as you breathe, realize that life is breathing you. Realize that life is breathing life into you. Realize that with every breath, you are nourishing and purifying your body and your mind. I invite you now to visualize a circle of purple light about 2 inches in diameter above the top of your head. This is your crown chakra. This ball of purple majestic life is spinning clockwise, up and to the right. Now visualize that light moving down and surrounding your body, actually encapsulating your body in a bubble, in a spiritual cocoon. In this spiritual cocoon, notice that you are perfectly safe. Notice that there is nothing you need to do. Just being here is enough. What I want you to do now is to visualize your root chakra at the base of your spine. Its color is red. Visualize that color, red, moving up your spine and into your heart. Now I want you to visualize about 3 inches above the root chakra, the sacral chakra. Its color is orange. And I want you to visualize that orange light moving up and into your heart center. And now bring your awareness to your solar plexus, about 4 to 6 inches above your navel. Its color is yellow. And visualize that yellow light moving into your heart center. Now I want you to visualize your heart center in the center of your chest and your spine. And visualize that it is a beautiful circle of green light. It is now blended with the red, the orange, the yellow. Now bring your awareness to your throat chakra, visualizing a beautiful sky blue light. And now see that light also in your heart center. Bringing your awareness now to your third eye between your eyebrows and the center of your head. Visualize a dark blue circle of light. And see that light move in to your heart center. And notice that as all of those lights have moved into your heart, they now have come together and formed the color purple. That purple light now moves out from your heart into every cell of your body, into the space between the cells, outside your body, actually filling your spiritual cocoon with purple light. So not only are you surrounded by purple light, you are immersed in purple light, divine presence. And this light heals. It heals any dis-ease. It rids the mind of all thoughts that are not true. It opens the heart and all of the energy centers within you to an experience of allness, of oneness, of pure love. This is our natural state. Anything unlike this is something we've created with our ego mind. But even though we may have created all of this external illusion, the truth of who we are is always with us. So just scan your body and just notice how good, how peaceful your body feels. Infinite wisdom is flowing freely through you. Infinite abundance is flowing freely through you. Infinite love is freely flowing through you. You are perfect, whole, powerful, incomplete. Take a moment and fill your heart with gratitude for having taken the time and the opportunity to tap into your true self and into the allness of life and love. Now gently start to bring your awareness back into your body, moving ever so gently, your fingers, your hands, maybe your neck. And when you're ready, open your eyes and welcome this perfect day. Well, today, I'm going to talk about how to turn on your success gene. Yeah, I'm going to talk about success. What does it mean? And I thought the very best place to start is to understand what is the key to success. And what I've come to understand, what I believe, is that the key to success is to know thyself. That's right, to know who you are. to move past the illusion of who you are. So let's explore that for a moment. I start out, and I say this all the time when I'm teaching, I don't know what is true. I know that I have opinions. And what I know is that the opinions that I have formed and I continue to form and to shift and to shape are serving me as I experience a greater and greater and greater life. So I invite you not to believe anything I'm going to say today, but to question it yourself and then to test it and prove it for yourself. What I truly believe is that there is an infinite. It's all wise, it's all powerful, it's all knowing, it always has been, it always will be. This infinite created everything out of itself because there's nothing else to create from. If there's only the infinite and it is the creator, then when it creates, it's creating out of itself. So if that is true, then guess what? I and you are individualizations of that infinite. And because we're a part of the infinite, all of the infinite is available to us to experience. So if I can truly know this, think about what doors open up to me as I live in my human body with my persona. I'm so not limited. I have the ability to have the most expansive life that I can conceive. So I am an infinite, individual, unique, whole, and perfect microcosm or individualized expression of all that is. But know that when I said I am, I also know that you and everyone else on the planet is as well. It can be no other way. There are no chosen people. That, my friends, is an illusion we bought into. The fact is, we're all chosen. We're all made of the same stuff. We all have the same ability. Although we may have been born into different circumstances, situations, the power to shift and shape is within each of us to the same degree. And how we use that depends on how well we know who we are. You see, people of success measure themselves in terms of today and what they're creating for the future. People who are successful truly don't measure themselves based on the past. The past is irrelevant. They have moved through the past. But what we're finding in our society today, and seems like forever, is that my success is based on my past results. And I'm going to say no. Your success, your inner success, your true success is based on knowing who you are and being that person today. Being the greatest, most expansive you can today. And then how is that expansive you going to show up in the future? See, I know the more aware I become today, the more my life will expand tomorrow. That's why I'm investing in this moment. That's why I only measure who I am right now. How aware am I? Am I aware that I have a body and I have a mind? Or am I stuck in the illusion that I am my body, I am my mind, and I am a victim of my body and a victim of my mind? You see, they're very different awarenesses when you realize you have something, but it's not who you are. Who I am is an individualized expression of the infinite, and that goes for you and everyone else. The average person measures themselves in terms of the past. I am now a vice president. I am now a mother. I am a person who lives in Plano, Texas. I'm a person who has $70,000 of credit card bills. I'm a person who's been dumped in relationships 50,000 times. I'm a person who is married to the same person and I'm bored. Do you see how those measures are limiting? But that's how the average person is doing it. Question is, were you meant to be average? No, you were meant to be unique. Do you get that? You were meant to be unique and different. I'm trying to get you to really hear that, because if you can embody that, wow, you will take a quantum leap in awareness as you deal with life. You see, a successful person talks about what they are and what they're doing now and what they intend to do in the future. A non-successful successful person is always dealing in the past. They're always reliving the past, bringing it forward. Folks, you can't change the past. There's no growth in constantly refocusing on the past. The only growth comes by what are you doing now? And what do you intend to do in the future? I was talking today to my video friend, Charles, and I mentioned to him that my son Matthew did a short clip of him dancing with my granddaughter, who's 3.5, Claire, and he posted it on TikTok. And in 2 days, he had 53,000 views. 53,000. What came to me is, maybe I need to do some TikTok so I can get people this message of how to better self-love through conscious living so that they can take back their power. Just a thought, see, I'm looking at what I can do now and what I can do in the future that's expansive about what I love the most. I believe that's key to being successful. See, I also believe that a successful person accepts themselves as they are, not as who they were. You see, you are not your past. You are who you are in this moment. The past no longer exists. But are you judging yourself because of your past? Are you not accepting yourself because of your past? Are you saying to yourself, you know, I didn't do well in school. I'm not that bright a person. I don't have my degree. I don't have a PhD. A lot of judgment in that, isn't there? Or are you looking at yourself and say, you know, in the areas of my life that are important, I am gaining more and more and more knowledge and wisdom every day. And on those areas where I choose to excel, I am absolutely friggin' brilliant. And because I'm brilliant, I'm also humble. And when I say I'm humble, I mean I realize that I have a lot of wisdom, but I also realize there is so much more I can get. So a successful person admits there's more. A successful person doesn't defend themselves, defend an idea. They state an idea and they let it go. Because anytime we get into an argument or we have to restate our position over and over again, a successful person realizes that the only person they're trying to convince is themselves. Because when you believe something, you say it once and you move on. The successful person also understands that their whole reason for living is self-discovery, self-determination, and self-programming. Think about that. Discovering who you are, self-determination, really understanding that you are an individualization of that which is all, and that you are free to create anything, Think about the idea that you are self-determining. You get to point the flashlight anywhere into the darkness to light up what you want in your life. You are self-determining how you want your life to be experienced. And once you determine how you want your life to be experienced, then you create the software in your mind that supports that. That is, the software in your mind is the building of your beliefs. When you build your belief structure, you will have that belief demonstrate in your life. And your belief is simply your thoughts, your words, your actions, and your feelings aligned toward a self-determined point of focus, held persistently and consistently, consciously and unconsciously. In other words, you become the person. And when you become it, your demonstration, your experience is assured. There is no doubt. I know that because it works for me. What I'm asking you is test it and prove it that it works for you. The successful person understands that the key to success is not in what other people do, but the key to success is to direct their consciousness toward what they want. That's the magic. That's the magic formula right there. Direct your consciousness, direct your focus, direct your awareness to only what you desire, not what you don't desire. Today, in the world, I would invite you to direct your consciousness to health. Not avoiding illness. No. If you're trying to avoid illness, you're putting out a different vibration. Direct your consciousness to being healthy, the healthiest you can imagine. And the healthier you become, the more health you'll imagine for yourself. If you're not abundant right now, you're struggling financially, direct your consciousness that abundance is now yours. And see whatever areas of life you have where abundance has shown up. There are many ways of seeing abundance other than money. Start seeing abundance. Direct your consciousness towards what you want. If you want a more loving relationship, direct your consciousness to first and foremost accepting, loving you, being your authentic self. Because the love you will experience outside of you will be a reflection of the love that you have within for you. The inner is always reflected in the outer. And a successful person understands that. When we go to bed at night, be satisfied with who you are at this time. And when you do that, when you go to bed at night satisfied with who you are successful. Success and satisfaction go together. If you're living the song, I can't get no satisfaction, it's because you can't and are not successful in your life. But I've given you tools. The simplest tool is to direct your conscious, your awareness, toward that which you seek. And if you hold that vision, become that vision, success is guaranteed. Prove me right, but prove me, or prove not me, prove what I'm saying. This has nothing to do with me. These are teachings of the ages that I have found work for me, and many other great teachers have as well. So you've got a job to do this week. Put your heart, your soul into successfully living your best life. Let us pray. I go within, and I know that there is only one. It is infinite, it is all-knowing, it is everywhere present, it has always been, it always will be. It is all-powerful. It is the seen, the unseen, the known, the unknown, and the unknowable. Because it is infinite, I know that I and you and everyone are one with it. We are all individualized expressions of love, of perfection. We are all powerful. We are all wise. We are all peaceful. At the core of all that we are peaceful. And I know right here and right now that divine wisdom in me, divine wisdom in you is now being guided and directed into that heart center. Filling that heart center and opening that heart to express its greatest desire of what the heart desires to be and experience in the world today. And the heart and the infinite wisdom that you are shows and lights the way. The next step is heard. The next step then is heard. And we are led on this journey, moment by moment, step by step. And it unfolds in the easiest, most natural way because we are following our divine bliss. When we follow our divine bliss, nothing can be deterred from us being successful. And so knowing this to be the truth, I go into a state of gratitude. I'm grateful for the success, the experience that I've had in my life, who I am now, and what I will become in the future. I anchor that within the infinite mind, the creative intelligence that I call God, and I live in gratitude. And I just simply now allow it to be, and therefore it must be so, and I let it go. And so it is. Amen. Well, we come to the time of our service where we get to demonstrate the law of giving and receiving. And so together, let's do our financial freedom affirmation and realize the energy that you put behind this affirmation gives it its power. So put feeling behind it. I live in gratitude, knowing that I am financially free to do what I want, when I want, and how I want. And so it is. If you found this message to be nurturing, to be informative, to be supportive, I invite you to support us at Agape. Because it is through your gifts that we're able to bring this message and expand how we bring this message to people all over the planet. You can scan the QR bar on the slide that's put up in the screen in front of you. You can also text to give, there's a number there, or you can go to agapespiritualcenter.com and make a donation online. I invite you, though, to use the law of reciprocity, the law of giving and receiving, because as you give, you'll receive. I'm not asking you to give for no reason. I'm only asking you to support us if you found this of benefit. Because then you're telling the universe, yeah, I was worthy to hear this, and I'm ready to take it on and be a successful person. At Agape, if you'd like to hear more from us, hey, join our email list. You'll receive my daily thoughts, and you'll get event info of upcoming classes, events that are coming in. You can scan the QR code, or you can go to Agape Spiritual Center. Just everything that we do is on our website at agapespiritualcenter.com. We're simplifying everything. We don't put out any flyers or anything like that. agapespiritualcenter.com, and everything is there. If you're learning to connect, what we offer is daily meditation on Zoom. You can get that on the website. Go to the calendar. You'll get the Zoom link. I also do an 8 a.m. every morning except Sundays. Sundays I do it at 7:30. So just know that. Weekly, We have in-person meditation on Sunday. We have in-person Sunday in-person services, and we have live stream Sunday services. We also have Agape gatherings on Wednesdays twice a day. You are invited to participate in any way and all. We also do classes. Classes just ended last night. We'll be starting up a new round of classes. But here's what I want to talk to you about. If you are local, if you are in Dallas-Fort Worth, I'm doing a retreat in my home on November 13th. This will be highly experiential. You'll be given tools that I use every day. You'll also be guided through the values determination process, which is the single most important thing that I do, because it tells you who you are. Your top 5 values will be determined by you, and we'll wordsmith them together, and you'll be able to discern where to take your life from that. This day will be so incredible. If you are interested, 12 people are invited to join me. I've had several slots already taken. I know that more will be. So just remember, it's only the first 12. I want to keep it intimate. So if you're interested, QR code or go to Agape Spiritual Center. Sign up today. I promise you, it will be a transformative day. If you're looking for prayer support, our Agape practitioners are available to pray with you after service. Or you go to the Agape website and you'll find a prayer support form. They will pray for you. All you have to do is ask. That's one of the things we teach at Agape. If you need spiritual support, we are so wise that we understand that we cannot read your minds. So we ask you to take personal responsibility, and if you need support, let us know, and we'll be happy to be there with you. So I want to take a moment and thank you for taking the time and being with us. If you like this message, please share it with your friends. If you are not one of our YouTube subscribers, please go to Reveille Wallach on YouTube and hit the subscribe button. We're just about at 11,000 subscribers. The more subscribers we get, the algorithms on social media bring the message to more and more people. We really believe that if we partner together, we can change the world. So know that if no one says this to you this week, I will. I love you and I accept you as unique, whole, and perfect. So go be you. Until next time,